Good morning students and good morning parents. Welcome to Edustar International School. You are watching Class 5 Mathematics. We are going to revise once again chapter number 4, Multiplication and Division. First I am going to explain about multiplication. Multiplication means a repeated addition. For example, 5 plus 5 plus 5. That means we are adding 3 groups of 5. How many times of 5s are there? 3. So we are adding 3 groups of 5. That is equal to 3 into 5. We are multiplying 3 groups of 5. Here we are multiplying. Here we are adding. Both are equal. Like that, 4 plus 4, we are adding 2 times of 4. So we can write 2 into 4. Here 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3, that is 4 times of 4, 3 we are adding here. So that we are using multiplication symbol, that is 4 into 3. Then 2 plus 2 plus 2, 3 times of 2s. So we are using here multiplication fact. So here on left side all addition fact and right side what and all having that and all multiplication fact. Next thing, here 3154 is given that. What is that? That is multiplicand. I mean the number which is multiplied, that is called a multiplicand. The number which is multiplied, that is called multiplicand. Okay. And then we are multiplying the number by which it is multiplied, that is called multiplier. We are getting the result, that is result obtained, that is called product. Okay. So first number, how do we call multiplicand? Then we are multiplying by another number, that is called multiplier. Then we are getting the result, that is called product. Okay. Here 3154 into 5, we are getting 15,770. Next we are going to study about properties of multiplication. Property 1, multiplicative property of 1. Okay, when a number is multiplied by 1, the product is the number itself. For example, 450 is given. We are multiplying by 1. We get the same answer, the number itself. So 450 into 1 is equal to 450. Then property 2, the multiplicative property of 0. When a number is multiplied by 0, the product is 0. So whatever we are multiplying by 0, you get the answer 0. Example, 890 into 0 is equal to 0. Then property 3, commutative property. The product of two numbers does not change with a change in the order of the numbers. For example, 432 into 3 is equal to 3 into 432. Here we are changing the product. I mean changing the order of the number. Okay, just to change it. Finally, we get the same answer. 1296 is equal to 1296. Then property 4. Associative property, regrouping and changing the order of the numbers do not change the product of the numbers. For example, 20 into 4 into 100 is equal to 20 into 4 into 100. Here we make a group, second and third number on the left side. Here first and second number we make a group. Okay. So 20 you keep it as it is. Just first you multiply inside the bracket. So 4 into 100, that is 400. You're right. Equal to 20 into 4. That values is given inside the bracket. So 20 into 4 you get 80. Then into 100. Now 20 into 400 how much now? 8000 is equal to 80 into 100, 8000. So you are getting the same value. Then property 5, distributive property. That is, bigger number can be divided into smaller numbers to multiply easily. For example, 15 into 97. The first number you have to keep it as it is. The 97, that is nearest to 100. So how much you can subtract From 100 you can get 97. So 3. So 100 minus 3, you are going to expand the number like that. Okay. So 97, that is equal to 100 minus 3. So write inside the bracket. Now you are going to multiply by 15 by 1 number. First you are going to multiply 15 into 100. Write it inside the bracket. Then write the minus sign. Then again you have to multiply the 15 with the second number. So 15 into 3. Okay. Now next step, you multiply these two things. 15 ones are 15. Then how many zeros it has? 2 that you write nearby 15. Okay. So 1500. Then minus 15 into 3, how much? 45. Then you subtract these two values, you will get the answer finally. So that is equal to 1500 minus 45 equal to 1455. Multiplication of a number by 10, 100, 1000 and their multiples. So now we are going to use shortcut method to multiply the values. First, keep 0 as it is. In first number not having any other 0, second number having only 1 0, you keep it as it is. Just you are going to multiply the remaining numbers. So 356 into 10. So first I am going to multiply by 1 alone. So multiply by the last one's place. Okay, 1 6 6, write on that. Then move to the 10th place. 1 5 is 5, write on that. 5 in the 10th place. Then 1 3 is 3. So write 3 before 5. Okay. Then how many 0 we have? Only 1 0, that you write at last. Then next things, 356 into 30. The same thing. So what I am going to do that, the 30 alone going to split it. 3 into 10, 30. I am writing like that. Okay. 356 into 3 into 10. So now you multiply by 3. 3 6 are 18. Write 8. That 1 moves as a carry to the next place, right at the top. Then 3 into 5, how much? 15. 15 plus 1, 16. Write 6 before, right? Then 1 carry is there, that it moves to the next place at the top. So write 1 above the 3. Then you multiply 3 into 3, how much? 9. 9 plus 1, 10. That you want to write. Then remaining we have multiplied by 10. Write on that. Then multiply these two values, you will get 10,680. Next we are going to revise divisions of large numbers. What do you mean by division? The division means repeated subtraction. Here already we studied the same example before that. Totally I am having 25 oranges. I am going to share 5 oranges to my friend, first friend. So I gave 5 oranges to here. Finally I am having only 20 oranges. Again I am sharing 5 oranges to my friend. Now I am having only 15. I mean 20 minus 5, 15. I am having 15 now. Then I am sharing 5 oranges to my friend. Now how much I am having? Only 10. Again I am sharing 5 oranges to my friend. Now how much I am having? 10 minus 5? 5. So again I am sharing 5 oranges to my friend. Finally I am having 0. So I am not having any oranges. So this is repeated subtraction. Now I am going to explain how to divide the values. So here divide 4129 divided by 5. So the first number, what? 4129, that is dividend. How do we call that number? Dividend. Okay. So after division symbols, that is divisor. What is that? That is divisor. So the dividend write inside the box and divisor write outside the box. Now we are going to divide the values. So how many 5s are there in 4? First you take only 4. Whether we have any 5 in 4? No. So what we have to do? Take one more digit, 41. In 41, how many times of 5s are there? Here you see the table. Where is the 41? No, 41. So we want to take less than 41. Okay, so which number is less than 41? 8 times. So 8 into 5, 40. That we want to write. 8 times are there, so write 40 below the number. While dividing the two values, we want to subtract. So 41 minus 40, you get only 1. Then bring 2. Next we have two numbers are there. Bring 2 down. 12. How many times of 5s are there? So only 2 times are there. 2 5s are 10. 3 times means it increased than the 12. Okay. So you want to select the number less than 12. Less than 12 what we are having? Only 2 times are there. So write 2 at the top. Then write 10 below the number. Then 12 minus 10 how much? 2. So write 2. Then remaining we have only one number 9 that you have to bring it down. Then how many times of 5s are there? Totally 5 times are there. Write 5 at the top and write 25 at the bottom. Then you subtract 4. So we are getting some remainder that is 4. Okay. The last what we are getting that is remainder. Leftover number that is called a remainder. What we have written inside the box that is dividend. We get the result that is called quotient, and what we have written outside that is divisor. Then going to explain properties of division. Property 1. When a number is divided by 1, the quotient is the number itself. For example, 350 divided by 1 is equal to 350. The same number you will get. Property 2. When a number is divided by number itself, the quotient is 1. For example, 785 divided by 785 is equal to 1. While dividing the same number, you will get the answer 1. Property 3. When 0 is divided by any number, the quotient is always 0. For example, 0 divided by 1400 is equal to 0. Property 4. The division by 0 is not possible. For example, 4,235 divided by 0, that is called undefined. It is impossible. Division algorithm. Property 5. The dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. So if your answer is correct or not, we can check by using division algorithm. So divisor and multiply by quotient, you then add with the remainder, you will get the dividend value. Then division by 1000, 10,000 and lakh. We are going to use shortcut method. For example, 23,456 divided by 1000. You see here how many zeros are there in 1000? 3 zeros. So you take last 3 digits, that is remainder, remaining numbers, that is quotient. You can imagine that. So what is the quotient for this? Quotient is equal to 23 and remainder is equal to 456. So everything based on the number of zeros. Here 4,08,728 divided by 10,000. How many zero we are having here? 4 0. Like that you take last 4 digits that you have to make it remainder and remaining digits that is quotient. The quotient equal to 40 and remainder is equal to 8,728. And we are going to study about divisions of large numbers. Divide 39,912 by 64. So first number is the dividend and second number is the divisor. So the divisor you have to write outside the box, divide and write inside the box. Okay. Now I am going to take 64. Here how many digits are there? 2 digits. The same 2 digits I am going to take inside the box also. I mean in the dividend. So 39 alone you have to take. Can you tell how many times of 64s are there in 39? No, we can't say, because the 39 is lesser than the 64. Okay, the dividend lesser than the 64. So what we want to do? We want to take one more digit 9. Okay, 399. Here, in how many 64s are there in 399? So you have to write the multiplication table for 64. Then you have to take the product of the two values that is equal to 399 or less than 399. So we are having here less than 399. So how many times? 6 times that we want to write at the top. Okay, so 384s are there. You write on the 399 below. Then you have to subtract the two values. 9 minus 4, 5. 9 minus 8, 1, 15. Then next we are having two numbers remaining. So I am going to bring only one number down, 1. So it becomes now 151. Now you tell how many 64s are there in 151. So again you have to check multiplication table for 64. So we are not having 151. So you want to take less than 151. The product values is less than 151. Now which number is having? Yeah, number 2 is having, isn't it? So 2 into 64, 128. So it 3 times means it increased than the divided. So we want to take only 2 times. Write 2 at the top, write 128 right at the bottom. Then you start to subtract the two values. Here 1 is at the top and 8 is below. So we can't subtract 8 from 1. So the 1 get borrowed the near them by number. So the 5 becomes 4. The 1 becomes 11. So 11 minus 8, 3 write down. And 4 minus 2, how much now? 2. Then we are having one more number extra, remaining numbers, that you have to bring it down. So the 232 it becomes. Okay. Then how many times of 64s are there in 232? Here 232 is not there. But you want to select the product is less than, product of two numbers is less than 232, which is that 3 times. So write 3 at the top, write 192 at the bottom. Then you have to subtract the values. 2 minus 2, 0. Then here 3. We can't subtract 9 from 3. So the 3 get borrowed the nearby number. The 2 become 1. The 3 becomes 13. So 13 minus 9, 4. So 40 remainder. So what we get in the question? 623 and 40 is the remainder. Then how we can check the answer? I am going to explain that. Checking. Dividend equal to 39,912. Divisor equal to 64. Quotient is equal to 623 and remainder is equal to 40. So write division algorithm. Dividend equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. So already know all those values. So substitute the value for the division algorithm. So is equal to divisor. What is that? 64 into quotient how much? 623. Write on that. Plus remainder how much? 40. Then you multiply these two values. 64 into 623. So write 39,872 plus write 40. Then add the two values. Finally we get 39,912. So now you got dividend value exactly. So both are equal. So your answer is correct. Answer key is given for you for the worksheet 3. Take your answer sheet. You have to check your answer with the answer key. Chapter number 3. Worksheet 3. Addition and subtraction. Row number 1. Fill in the blanks. So you have to take snap and just check your answer with the answer key. In first slide I gave 5 sums. And second slide I gave 6 sums. And third slide I gave 3 sums. Then row number 2. Solve. I gave 4 sums. Take snap and just check your answer once again. Whether you have written wrongly means you have to change your answer. Row number 3. Word problems. I gave 3 sums. First sum answer. Then second sum answer. Then third sum answer. Let us start to write worksheet 4, chapter number 4. multiplication and division. Numerator 1, fill in the blanks. A. 2567 into 22 is equal to dash into 2567. So this is commutative property. So what is missing, that you want to write in the dash. Then B. 3685 into 1. This is multiplicative property of 1. So what will come? Just you think and write. And C. Dash into 3479 is equal to 0. So what you multiply by number, you will get the answer 0. Then D. 990 into 200. Just to multiply directly and give the answer in the dash. Then E. The product of the greatest 5-digit number, even number, that is, and the greatest 3-digit number, that is odd number. Okay. Product means we want to multiply the values. So first you write greatest 5-digit number, that is even number, okay, and the greatest 3-digit number, that is odd number. Then you both values you should multiply it and write down the answer here. Then F. The product of the even numbers just before and after number 999. What is the before number of 999? That values. And what will come after 999? That value you will multiply. You will write the answer in the dash. Then G. Dash into 8448 is equal to 8448. So what you multiply by the number, you will get the same number. I mean number itself. So think and write it here. H. 50 less than 50 into 2 is dash. So you want to multiply these two values. Then you have to subtract 50. You will get the answer here. And 25 more than means add. Okay. So the product of 8 and 125 is dash. So product means you want to multiply this two value. Then add with this value. Then J. 84,231 divided by 1000 gives quotient and remainder you want to find out that. Then K. 5500 divided by 0 is equal to dash. L. 26,713 into 876 into 0 is equal to dash. Then L. Write the division facts for the following multiplication facts. Here the given the question is multiplication fact. You want to convert into division fact. So first one, 28 into 6 equal to 168. And second one, 95 into 5 is equal to 475. So M. Write the quotient and the remainder. So divide the value and write the quotient and remainder. And N. Divisor is given 47. Quotient is given 789. And remainder is given 2. So what is the dividend? You know the division algorithm formula that you should apply here and find out the answer for dividend. Then numerator 2. Use shortcut methods to find the following products. So multiply the numbers directly, then count the number of zeros and write at last. A. 80 into 400. B. 90 into 10 into 900. Just you multiply the number alone, then count the number of zeros in each term, then you write at last. C. 110 into 80 into 20. D. 600 into 30 into 30. Now Roman letter 3. Find the following products using distributive property. So A. 633 into 101. B. 1227 into 99. And C. 52 into 125. Already we have written this type of questions and all in our class or note. If you have any other doubt, you just go through your math class or note. Then Roman letter 4. Find the products. A. 5373 into 262. B. 18,728 into 94. C. 7,812 into 8,030. Roman letter 5. Divide and check your answer. A. 23,994 divided by 43. B. 75,98,124 divided by 1,422. And C. 10,35,075 divided by 251. Roman letter 6 word problems. First one, a truck can carry 7,826 bricks. How many bricks can 175 such trucks carry? Okay, one truck can carry how much bricks? Now 7,826 bricks can carry. Then how many bricks can 175 such trucks carry? So number of trucks 175. One truck can carry 7,826 bricks. So totally how many bricks 175 trucks can carry the bricks? Okay, so what do you want to do that? Here one is given, they are asking more, so we want to multiply the values. Number 2, there are 4,419 people in a marriage party. If there is a seating arrangement for all with the chairs arranged in 35 rows. So how many people can sit in each row? That we want to calculate. Here the more people, totally 4,419 people are in the marriage hall. They need chair to sit. So in how many rows chairs are they arranged? 35 rows. They don't know. What we don't know, in each row how many chairs they arranged. So that we want to find. The given more, they are asking finally one row. Okay, each row they are asking means we want to divide the values. If you divide the number of peoples and divide by 35 rows, you will get the answer for each row. So you want to divide the values. So everything you have to write neatly. Before writing the worksheet, you draw the margin and write your name, roll number, class, standard, subject name, date, everything you write neatly. And every questions you have to complete it. After that you draw the line. You must draw the finishing line. Thank you students. Thank you parents. We will meet in the next class.